Welcome to BSc Part 2 Semester 3rd Botany students. We are going to see the paper number 5th. The title of the paper is Embryology of Angiosperms. Paper 5th contains two main units. First unit is structure of organization of flower, pollination and fertilization. The second unit embryo and endosperm development, polyembryonal apoptosis. Structural organization of flower. The concept of flower. Here plants consist of the vegetative parts, root, stem, leaves, and flower is the reproductive organ. Flower is a main part of the plant body. Flower considered as modified shoot. It is meant for essential for the reproduction of the plant. It is defined as the highly condensed shoot specialized as the reproductive organ of the plant. Flowers are developed from the branch either terminal or axillary position. In the plant kingdom, plants are included in subkingdoms phanerogamy. Phanerogamy means flowering plants. The reproductive organs are in the form of the specialized structures known as the flower. It is the most common structure in the angiosperm plants. Students, we are going to see the structure of typical flower. The flower, already you have seen, it is an important reproductive structure. The flower is developed in a terminal or axillary position on the branch. The flower hangs seated on the specialized structure. This structure is known as the thalamus. Therefore, thalamus is considered as the seat of the flower. In some flowers, thalamus is elongated. In some flowers, thalamus is conical shaped. In some flower, thalamus is the knob shaped. On the thalamus, the different holes are present. The floral holes, flower in the floral holes. The flower, the parts of the flower, they are known as the floral leaves. These floral leaves are arranged spirally on the thalamus. These parts may consist accessory holes and accessory holes. The accessory holes, they are meant only the protection. Here, the calyx is situated outermost hole. That is the first hole. Calyx always green color, outermost hole, spirally arranged. Then individual member of the calyx is known as the sepals. Then second hole, the inner to this calyx, corolla is situated. The corolla is always bright, shining structures. It is situated second cycle. It is spirally second layer. The corolla is also accessory holes. Majority in the flowers, corolla is larger in size. They are bright in color, consist of the scent of essentials. The function of this corolla is the attractions of the insect for the pollination. The calyx and corolla, they are known as the accessory holes. In the third hole, that is the essential hole consists the androecium and gynoecium. The androecium is placed near to this corolla in a third cyclic manner. These androeciums, individual member, they are known as the stamens. This androecium consists the filaments and two anther lobes. This filament is attached to the anther lobe by means of a small connective. Therefore, individual androecium consists the filament, connective, anther lobes. The fourth and second essential holes, it is situated in the centrally. This hole is known as the gynoecium. Gynoecium is situated middle layer. It consists the basal oval structure. It has a slender structure, and at the tip it has the bifid stigma. Each gynoecium consists the carpels. It has the style, and on the top it consists the stigma. The individual member of the gynoecium is known as the carpel. Carpel consists known as the ovary. Ovary consists of the many ovaries. Towards the tip, it has the slender structure known as the style. Style is meant for to face to raise the stigma to so as to position for the pollination. Stigma towards the tip, it is either capitate, knob-shaped, bifid, trifid, or pentafid. Stigma is meant for the organ of this pollination. At the base, there are some terminology in this flower. The thalamus, which is arising from this branch of the stem axillary or terminal. The thalamus, it is known as the pedicel. When in the flower, pedicel is present, the flower is said to be pedicellate. Rose flower, hibiscus flower. Pedicellate is known as stalk. In some flowers, this pedicel is absent. The flower is known as the sessile flower. Example of the sessile flower is the tuberose flower. At the base of this pedicel, on the stem and pedicel in the axil, some leafy papery structures which are present either both sides or on one side. The structure is known as the bract one. The bract in a young condition, it protects the flower. When the flower with the bract, the flower is said to be bracted flower. When such type of the bracts are absent, then the flower is known as the abracted flower. Bracted flower example is the Caesalpinia. Abracted flower is known as hibiscus. Just near to these bracts, again some accessory bracts are present. In some few flowers, they are present. They are known as the bracteoles. When the bracteoles are present in the flower is said to be bracteolate. When the flower, there are again some terminology. The flowers are bisexual. When sexuality is considered the essential on the basis of the essential wholes, that is the androecium and the gynoecium. When both essential wholes, androecium and gynoecium, are present in a same flower, the flower is said to be bisexual. In some flowers, out of one essential whole is absent, either male, that is androecium, or female, gynoecium. Such a flower, one essential whole is absent, the flower is known as unisexual. The example of this unisexual is maize flowers. In the flower, when only androecium is present and gynoecium is absent, that time the flower is known as a staminate flower. In some flowers, the gynoecium is only present, that is a female flower only present, then such flowers, they are known as a pistillate flowers. The calyx, outermost hole, corolla inner to this calyx, second cyclic manner, spirally arranged. There are the accessory holes. Androecium, essential holes, spirally arranged in third cyclic manner, centrally plus fourth. Then secondary essential holes, that is the gynoecium. When calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, both four floral holes present, the flower is said to be complete flower. Majority of the plants, flowering plants, they are the complete flowers. Then, out of calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, one of the whorl is absent. Such a flower is known as incomplete flower. Example of the incomplete flower, that is the tuberose one. In this tuberose, the accessory holes, calyx and corolla, they are not both separated from each other. The calyx is green in color, corolla is a bright shining color. Such a type of the both structures are not differentiated from each other. They are fused each other. Then This part is known as the perianth. Therefore, tuberose flower is an incomplete flower. Here, perfect flower. On the basis the androecium and gynoecium, when the both essential holes are present, the flowers, they are known as a perfect flower. When androecium or gynoecium is absent in a flower, single flower, then the flower is known as imperfect flower. We are going to see the symmetry of the flower. There are two symmetries. That is the actinomorphic and zygomorphic. In the actinomorphic flowers, the four floral holes, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, they are similar size and shape. And when we take a vertical section passing through top to the thalamus, the flower shows two equal parts. Such a flower is known as the actinomorphic flower. Means vertical section is taken in any angle which shows the two equal parts. Such a flowers, they are known as actinomorphic flowers. In some flowers, the floral holes, calyx, corolla, basis, major, they are the larger in size. Either they are few corollas, few calyx, they are smaller and few are the larger in size. Means generally calyx and corolla, they are in dissimilar size and shape. Means does not show same size and shape. And we take vertical section from the any angle, that time this flower does not show two equal parts. Such flowers, they are known as the zygomorphic flower. Zygomorphic flower, that is the asymum flower, that is it consists the upper part, which is made of from the three petals, and the lower parts, they are made up from with two petals. Upper three petals, they are larger in size, and lower two petals, they are the smaller in size. They are generally, when the insect visits for this to suck the honey, they covers the flowers. Therefore, upper leaves are always larger in size, and lower leaves are the smaller in size, and they are look like leaf-like structures. Such corolla, that is known as the bilobate corolla, and here the flower is known as the zygomorphic flowers.